It's been nearly a year since I installed my rack, and in this video I'm going to give you a sneak peek, a tour of my rack, and we're going to talk about the technology that's inside it that's powering my smart home. If you still don't have a rack, I'll highly recommend you actually get one. It's so much fun to put together, but I have to give you a quick tip. Always get more and a bigger rack than you actually think you're going to need. Initially I thought this was going to be half empty, but as you will see in the video, it's actually nearly full. I'm Gio from Smart Home Makers, and now let's roll the intro. Hey guys, welcome to my rack. So let's get this door open and let's start the tour. So right on top here we have the UDM Dream Machine. This is a special edition. Over here we've got 8 PoE ports, 2 of them actually PoE Plus ports, and you've got your port over here to connect it up to the network, so the WAN port over here. We also have some fiber ports and an HD bay, because this is powering UniFi Protect, so you can sort of also get access to those features with UniFi cameras. So you can see at the bottom over here we have some organization that's taking in place, not finished yet. There's a bit of a big bundle over here with all the cables, so once this is sorted, this will look a lot better. Underneath over here we have a USB switch. This switch over here is a 24 port switch, you can see over here, powering many devices across and around the home. Right here we have the HDMI hub. So this is an HDMI matrix. So if you can see over here, they're like buttons under these cables, and if you click the buttons it will change the source of the HDMI matrix. It's 4 inputs, so 4 sources. For example, like this PlayStation 5 is going to act as one source, and 3 remote outputs and 1 local output via HDMI. Right under here, tucked under, you will see the V-Box, and this is an actual TV gateway. This TV gateway enables me to watch local TV and record it on my Plex box. Over here you can see the PS5 controller. We also have the splitter for the antenna signal. Right under we have the PS5. This took a long time to get in. Over here we have the Android N2. This is for Home Assistant. We have the Combi 2 Zigbee stick with a USB extender sticking at the back. We have DigiQuest over here. So we've got DigiQuest. This is for my Italian TV. So this is a satellite receiver. Underneath here we've got a couple of hubs. We have a little UniFi switch. We have an Apple TV 4K. At the back you can see a siren. This is from Ajax, this Zigbee siren. We've got a Tado bridge. We've got another bridge for SwitchBot, and at the end there's a Zignita switch. Down here, very important, very key, we have a surge protector. There's one at the front, there's actually one at the back, which is sort of behind this printer. You can sort of see it here. So I've put one at the back and one at the front to decide which was the right position. Obviously it's easier to unplug and unplug, and you can also turn the power on and off easily. I've started labeling some of the switches, so you can see this has got a V-Box, this has got Synology, so some are written by pen. The better solution is to actually get one of the little printing machines and print it out neatly. So I'm going to be labeling all of these out so I know what these actually are in case I need to unplug them. Down below you can see a couple of things. So we've got this NAS, Synology NAS is the DS620 Slim, sitting right underneath here. We've got more power bricks, so this is like a USB power brick or some other power bricks or whatever doesn't really fit in the front. Maybe they've got a big bulky brick, so they're at the back, and it's useful because it's got all the USB little things, so you can like power up those dongles that I showed you before. There, this is one of the oldest members of the smart home and of this rack for sure. This is a QNAP. Got this in 2017. I think it's a 251 model. I'm going to actually put up on the screen precisely because I can't remember, so much time has gone by. So you can see some dust over here. So this needs a bit of a TLC, but this NAS is always on and it's working perfectly. At the bottom, there's a bit of dead space over here, so you can see there's a little bit of space for future stuff. So this is just a basic old printer. And underneath here is an Amber system that I have turned off at the moment because I need to turn it back on and figure out how to configure it. But this is another NAS solution that you can actually use. So there is still some space left in this rack. but the space is sort of reducing very quickly. So my strategy going forward now is basically sort out the cables. If you've got any suggestion about how to actually clean up the cables, then please let me know in the comment section down below. But if you saw my previous video, which I will be linking at the end of this video, you would have actually seen me building this and finding out exactly what my initial plans were and how they sort of got diverted as the smart home expanded, and certainly this big rack got filled up quite quickly. So at the side here we have a metal IKEA button. So this can turn off the LED lights that are inside. The LED lights that are inside actually are Zignito from Ajax Online. And at the side, there's a bit of a neat feature. It's not really smart home related, but there's like a little magnetic coat hanger that you can use. So you can use actually the metal part of the rack to add in more things. Any suggestion of how I can improve my setup, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm gonna have links so you can actually go and have a look at the products. If you're another type of tool, let me know. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to build your own rack, in this video over here, you'll find out how to do it.